Hello, 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 how is everybody? This is John Mason. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, and that is a time we pay our respects to all the women in our lives, our mothers, and our wives, and our girlfriends, and our sisters, and every other woman we come across. Happy Mother's Day, ladies. And if we want the best for the women in our lives, we must protect their reproductive rights. There are all these states going around that places the most onerous restrictions on abortions. Like you can only have an abortion after so many weeks before you even know, the woman even knows that there's a fetus inside of her. And you remembered Katie Britt, the senator from Arkansas, who had this very bad case of ham acting after Biden's State of the Union address. Is that the best the Republicans can do? Well, anyway, she has this bright idea of a database. She's proposing this bill that would establish a database for all women who are pregnant. Hello, 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 John Mason. How is everybody? Hope you're all well. Donald Trump has a masculinity problem. He tries to pass himself as a big, bad, strong man while terrorizing and insulting those people, those men who display positive masculine traits. Like recently, Robert Mueller, former FBI director, who headed the commission supervising Trump and the role of the Russians in the 2016 election, had recently passed away. And Trump celebrated his death, which he celebrated the death of a man who, after graduating from Princeton, instead of working for some high-end bank, went right into the Marines, served in Vietnam, won the Purple Heart, while Donald Trump was nursing his bone spurs, and spent his youth working in his father's company, terrorizing minority tenants. And it also shows in his desire to terrorize the American people, like with dispatching the ICE agents into Minneapolis. It had nothing to do with immigrants. It was just a ring of terror. And also in the upcoming threat to deploy ICE agents at polling stations throughout the country. It's an attempt to intimidate us against voting. And also deploying ICE to airports because the TSA agents haven't been paid. Well, the good news is the Senate just passed a spending bill for the Department of Homeland Security that pays for every agency in the department except ICE. Except ICE. TSA is going to be paid, not ICE. And Trump knows that he is in deep trouble with the American people. Which leads to another one of his feats of pseudo-masculinity, the war on Iran. There's no reason why he did it. They don't have a reason. They don't know what. They don't know why they did it. he just sends them there so he can look all big and bad and deflect against the case of Jeffrey Epstein and his relationship with him. And he did have a relationship with him. What we need, Americans, is a president who is not hung up about trying to be a big, strong man. Certainly not one who's a total kleptomaniac, trying to use the White House as a marketing tool. One scam after another, one attempt after another to get money out of his disciples. Oh yeah, he's got a cult. It's a cult, don't worry. And trying to use the federal government as his gang of leg breakers, the Justice Department as his consigliere. Yes, the Trump family has been compared to a crime family, like the 5 mob families in New York. So, we the people must band together, and tomorrow is a great opportunity to do that. Tomorrow, March the 28th, in your a town near you, there will be a No Kings rally. There'll be thousands of them all over the country. And even in some of the most conservative districts in the nation. Like if you're in Philadelphia, the rally starts tomorrow, 12 noon at City Hall. Then we'll be marching down Franklin Parkway. You all make a stand against Trump, be there. The world will watch. Damn sure the Republicans who suck up to Trump will pay attention and realize that Trump is a liability. Okay, on that cheery note, advertisements. All this work I do on my media is most definitely work. My podcast here, my YouTube channel, my blog, my poetry, my fiction, work. All work. And I need to be paid for my work. So, please get on my website, johnomason.com, and click either the PayPal button or the Buy Me a Coffee button. And see what it can give. I would greatly appreciate it. And Hemperific is a lovely little CBD product store located on Snyder Avenue near 15th Street in South Philadelphia. There you'll find some of the finest cannabis-infused products. Gummies and candies and drinks and teas and lip balm and flour and hand sanitizer and dog treats. Yeah, dog treats. Look them up, please. HemperificLLC.com. And also, my beloved career and business coach, Michelle Snow. Michelle's excellent in helping you develop your professional career or small business. Let you know what you're doing right or you need work, and help you network with other up-and-coming entrepreneurs and professionals. Please look her up. growwithsnow.com. Okay. Alrighty then. That is the task ahead of us. I know damn well, with the history we have behind us, like the 250 years of history since the founding of this great nation, great in spite of Trump, let's channel that energy, that revolutionary energy, that fighting back energy, fighting for freedom energy. Let's not let down our ancestors who who fought all the fights for freedom, not just the Continental Revolutionary Patriots, but the abolitionists, women's suffrage activists, the labor union organizers, the second wave feminists, the LGBTQ plus fighters. They're our ancestors. They're our role models. Let's not let them down. And damn sure not let down our descendants, the generations who will come after us. Okay? Have a good weekend. Shabbat Shalom. Bye.